Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Honey I Joined a Cult, where in the previous episode, among other things, we got a hole in the ground, basically, and this sacrificial pit is useful for really only a couple of things. Firstly, sacrificing some of our followers, and secondly, getting rid of rubbish that you can't recycle. So overall, pretty happy with our progress. In this episode, we are going to continue on with the Divine Inspirations, with the research and the missions. Speaking of missions, let's have a quick look at that. We have an object acquisition mission, and that is it. So we're not going to be running that. That will generate heat, and heat is something that I think will be going up quite fast because, well, we'll be using this sacrificial pit quite a lot. We're currently researching, if we just have a check here and scroll right along, one moment, we have on the go an infirmary medical book, which is increase the healing speed of consumers in the infirmary by 25%. We've also got a divine inspiration on the go, which is a sacrificial ornament, and that goes in the sacrificial pit, technically in the room with the sacrificial pit. That gives us theme rating and also increases resources generated by the pit by 30%. So a big bonus, which means I'm probably going to save up a lot of my influence so we can obviously use it on the sacrificial pit. Although saying that, we could probably start using the contract room as well. You can see we've got a couple of people here like Joseph, who is a very poor follower. We've also got ones here that are of good or average quality. Our current consumers, if you look here, are all of the quality, let's see, average or above. We've got one good quality, one of very good quality, and then the rest are average, although we can get another specialized follower, which we'll probably check out. Either way, over to followers and double check. It is, let's see, it is Joseph, so we're going to go to the contract room and assign Joseph on that, and we will sign them up. So there we go. It is 100 influence to do that, and it generates 3 times the amount of influence and money for 36 hours, and then once that's done, I think we've seen it where they just get sucked down through the pit that was here. But it was an event that I would like it to actually show you, like pop up and say, oh, here it is, and check it out, which sadly, well, we didn't. Anyway, over here we can see we've got all of our new areas. That's an Instaflush toilet. There is our Instaflush heads, and these are all Instaflush toilets. So everything is upgraded as best we can there. We do have, oh, sadly, a bench here that's damaged, but it shouldn't cause us massive problems. Sermons are of the darkness, rating 34, increase in theme rating there. That's pretty good. Consumers are feeling like finally everything's coming up cult, so there we are. In terms of our divine inspiration and rating, we're on 954, so we're averaging about, maybe depending on what we do, obviously about 50 or so per day. But depending on, obviously, people, like different things that we do, especially maybe sacrifices, we'll be able to get that up as well. Over to the kitchen and over to some orders, and I'm going to order as many burger ingredients as we possibly can. Obviously, we're not cooking the gruel. That's not something that we are interested in. We can get another consumer, which we will probably do. Mission-wise, we've got PR campaign. We're currently at 930 odd. We do have a heat reduction mission, so I'm going to assign probably Clint to that one and begin the mission straight away. It's a 100% chance to work, so that'll reduce our heat, and that's all fine. In our divine inspiration, I'm not going to abandon it, but there is another mission to get a different consumer, specifically one that's like rated. We've got this special one here, a Calavera Katrina, so pretty good there, and they are a very good quality follower. And what was that noise? That is a consumer mood break. Oh, alright, okay. I think that's what that noise would have been, although it did sound like something else, but the mood break was immediately fixed. It's just probably they've just lacked some food or some need for just a moment, but anyway, it's now resolved. Over to followers then, and I want to get someone who's a very good quality. There's someone who's really good quality. These two here, we got quality good and quality good, and then average. So we want these good quality ones here. Between Isabella and Jade, we have that person's got stealthy, so a +3 espionage skill, but they are listless, more easily bored when doing activities in the recreational rooms. We have the other person, which is Jade, who's got ambitious, get XP more quickly, and double cooking speed for fast cook. Oh, that's pretty good. So what we'll do is when they're here, I will recruit them, and naturally they're going to become the cook, although what will most likely happen is I'll forget about it and they won't become the cook, but there you are. They're currently at home, but as soon as they get here, we will probably just attempt to recruit the followers into a consumer. There's a mission completed. Turn that in. Job done. That's no problem. Research also similar is now completed, so that's increased healing speed of the consumers in the medical bay. And we've got the upgrade for the discombobulation therapy, which sadly is a little bit more expensive than we can really afford to research. When influence-wise, not money-wise, obviously. Over 2 followers then, and down to Jade here, and we'll say recruit. They've already completed all of the rooms possible, which is pretty good. So they were they've went up in the monolith room, as well as the pool of revelation and the hypno disc as well. So there we go. We're going to go for butchery because obviously cooking, and we will go immediately to our consumers, to Jade, and just assign them to work in the kitchen. So there we go. So we've got at least a couple of people working in the kitchen. Eleanor's set in there as well as for the maintenance room as well, although I could probably turn that off. No, it's fine. We'll have a couple of people. Actually, no, if we've already got this person working in there, that should do us quite nicely. Okay, very good indeed. So I do want to save up our influence then in order to set more research going for the upgrades. Specifically, we've got the discombobulation therapy, we've got the meditation studio, we've already got that one, we got that last time. We've got also meat and vegetables there, a ministry of alteration, remove the negative traits of consumers. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Ancient armor we've also got enhanced room boosts. We don't really run those because it costs influence, and I do think that is one of the most more rarer traits, I guess. Rare things to get hold of. Over to medical then and see room specifics, and we can get the infirmary medical book, which I'll place in. We'll just place it, I think, next to the medicine cabinet there. We only need the one, I think. But if we place more, we do gain more prestige in there. Joe, just a couple will be fine, I think. That's alright. A medicine cabinet we could place as well if we really wanted to. Oh, that doesn't actually sadly do anything, so we'll just delete that one there. And job done. Another level up here in skills for someone. We're going to go up in retail, and we've been focusing quite a bit on that. Research. We now have 420 for our influence, so I'm going to go for discombobulation upgrade. Increases the effectiveness of the discombobulation therapies gains. So there you are. We're also very, very close to the divine inspiration thing, but it's sadly just moved over. For PR rating, we should probably send some people to do some PR, although not entirely sure who's the best person to send. Someone who's good with public speaking, so Jasmine and Simon. We're going to I can't begin the mission now, sadly. Can I alter these? Oh, we're going to have some problems. Yeah, so that's ended there, and now the missions won't be there, and it means that when we come back to start those up, we will have probably 2 characters that can never do missions until it restarts again. Let's have a quick look at the PR rating. And, oh no, it's not there. That is good. Excellent. We do have heat reduction, but we can assign 4 people to that. We need someone that's good at empathy and talking and that sort of thing. Even if we assign people with a lot of empathy and even lots of planning, we are only on 7%. This is a level 6 mission, so that isn't going to happen. Fair enough, okay. I'm not too sure what else we could really do on that front, but there you are. In terms of our prestige in a lot of these rooms, most of it is quite high, and the Infernal Heat Room certainly is good. Maggot Rejuvenation Therapy is also quite good. I'm going to just change this over to Darkness, and any thing we have in here that we can place, we might just do that. We have a... Oh, no, nothing, sadly. We haven't run many missions when it comes to darkness stuff. And we do have other things we can place, but obviously we've got like disco balls and other things like that. And they go in, and that's as technical as I can really be about it. Do you want another one of these in play? Another one of these. You can only have the one by the look of it. One of these spirit chamber things. You've got ornaments, and we can see we've got things like fruit balls and pumpkin heads and scales and a snake statue. I actually quite like that snake statue. Let's go ahead and... Oh, hang on. The Divine Inspiration is finished. I'll go back to that. And I want to go for probably... Oh, there's an extra card slot. That might be interesting as well. Well, sadly, they do cost more influence than we have, so I can't do anything about that. Let me just finish what I was doing first. So indoors, and then we'll type in table. Actually, tab will do. Place that table there. We'll then move this object to there. Move the table down to... Actually, table over to there is fine, and then we've got the snake statue there as well, so that's pretty good. That's going to increase the influence there. We have missions almost finished researching. 100% chance actually is already done, so we'll send those on the go. Research is underway, and let's go for a sacrificial ornament, which will go right there. And that'll increase, obviously, the prestige of this room as well. And do we want to sacrifice someone? Well... No, I don't think so. We certainly want to go for maybe an extra card slot. Show additional choice when choosing your darkness theme inspirations. We also got a hood that we can get. That's only 25 for that. But I think we're going to go add the mission to the map. This is for stealing a darkness ornament. That might be alright for us. Let's just level up that person in retail. And in terms of... oh, there's someone that's really annoyed. I will have my vengeance, says this follower, and they're no longer a follower, I don't think. I think they're just bored with everything by the look of it. Yeah, they are just bored with everything. So, how curious. Anyway, in terms of missions, we have our heat reduction, and I will turn that in. Heat has been reduced to 45. That's brilliant. However, we are most likely going to have that fly up as we assign some people to stealing things. Start a covert operation. Sadly, a lot of the people that are really good at this sort of thing are they're currently on cooldown because we've done a big mission there. There was 4 people working. So, I mean, just assigning random people here which have traits that are not useful. You need someone who's good at public speaking, who is good at bluffing and good at empathy. Well, this person here, Sunny, is good at bluffing but not at anything else. And the other characters have a... I mean, as soon as we got Jasmine, we can assign them. That's 4 hours. It'll be pretty much done straight away, I would imagine. Anyway, over to increasing skills here. There's butchery going up there. There's planning going up here. Followers, we do have some new followers as well. And we also have 200... We have 200 influence, so we're probably going to do some sacrifices, but we shall see. Just going to assign another person here, and is it just about right? Jasmine, no, we got 1 hour and 13 seconds remaining. Here's another sermon running it tonight here, and obviously we have 18 followers now, including the special, which is just quietly sitting in the bottom right, and that is an extra theme rating of 36. Consumers are feeling super duper. Money wise, we got 31 grand because there's nothing we really need to spend the money on, so yeah. Anyway, over to the missions, and I will say assign, where are they, Jasmine, and it goes straight to 100%. Yeah, I've even taken off Sunny, and it's still 100% because the 3 skills that are required are empathy, bluffing, and public speaking, and they have 12 and 10 in 2 of those skills. So even though you can assign 2 people, we really don't need to. So yeah, there we are. There's also the new gong that's in the centre there. That's something we added in the previous episode. Meditation studio there, so pretty good. You can see it does boredom rate and increases boredom rate, or does it help it? Either way, it improves the room somewhat. With some of this money, I may go ahead and build a bigger washroom. That was originally what we were going to do. I've just never got around to doing it. However, it's probably worth it because obviously a lot... Look at all these saying about just stop for a moment. I dreamt about moisture evaporators were broken again. Okay, Star Wars reference. I dreamt about content baby that never cries. Yep, good. I dreamt about the head dispenser, Derek. I dreamt about my teeth falling out. I hate that one. I dreamt about not being able to run. I hate that one as well. I dreamt about winning a casino, and I dreamt I was assigned a new life. Interesting. Anyway, so yes, if we were to make another room. Oh, there's a mental break there. We have a mental break, but it's now been fixed. I think because they're starving. Actually, no, it said they soiled themselves. Who is that? That is... Oh, it's Eleanor. So I was going to say if it was Jasmine, who'd just been doing missions, I could sort of understand it, but I really don't understand why there's problems there. Anyway, we're going to place a washroom and probably place it in here. It's just going to be a shower room, really. Or do we make it a fairly big bathroom? Make it like this large and go down and round? It is possible. If we go over to build and foundation brick, I would build it about that size, but also make it a little bit bigger as well. So to there, and then to there. So there's a decent building. Deleting walls obviously is there, and in here we'll have a excuse me. Do you want a double door? We'll have a double door here, and we'll have a single door up the top there, and then we'll assign that to a bathroom. So it's a very large bathroom, and then we're just going to start moving things around, and I think probably have maybe showers along one side, and then maybe a wall with sinks in the middle, and then the toilets on the other. Actually, we could probably do cubicles. Cubicles is something that we haven't done. So let's go over to building and then to the wall here, and I'm actually going to... Do I want to use wood as like a different bit? Looks like you can't. Although you have to... if you do, you have to do that. Does that look okay? Don't really like it. Doing this though, how many are we gonna get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7, 8. Actually, it's not too bad. It is taking up a lot of room, but yeah, I think it looks a bit better, so we'll try that. So move objects. All of these toilets go into individual cubicles, like that. And we can also put another one in there, followed by an extra, which again is the Insta Flush, which can go in there. And then we're going to move the move object showers, and then the showers is going to start to go in here. We're not going to split these up. I don't think that is really required. Like that. And then the sinks, I'm actually going to put the sinks on the end there of the stalls. It doesn't entirely fit it. Actually, you know what? It doesn't not work. So I don't mind that. That can go there. That can go there. I'm then going to move this up. I want another sink. Probably up the top, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And sink, insta floor. There. And then these. Job done. Right. Put some flowers in. And we'll unassign rooms. And these can become something else if need be. So that's a much bigger toilet. Go to ornament. Got like scales and scarecrow statues. She's got something a little bit better. Just nice little another potted plant over there. And that's got access to the top and bottom, so that's okay. I think that's reasonable. Right, sacrificial pit. Let's see. Let's sacrifice one of the followers, and we're going to sacrifice someone. It says higher quality followers are better. Isabella. Let's try. Isabella Hale, sacrifice. Money. Expected results is money. About 565.50 generic units of currency. Monthly or influence is 169, heat 70, but darkness 5. So, to be fair, it's not great. It really isn't that great. They have such sights to show me. Enlightenment. And there's the money. And there's... Yeah, I thought we'd get a lot more of the... Or was it darkness theme rating we got? Or was it... Yes, it is darkness, yes. Okay. But you also get a lot of heat, which we expected. Fair enough. I'm going to have to abandon that. Because it ain't in here anymore. Abandoning the divine inspiration. We've got a demonic infusion room. Ooh, infuse consumers with demonic power, warn them with powerful traits. Investigate. Let's get that. That sounds useful, perhaps. Let's sign another contract with someone. Sign them, Danny. There we go. And obviously this is using influence, but we're getting influence off it. In the sacrificial pit. Who else? Ali. So it takes 100 to sacrifice, but we're getting 141 off them. There's a room upgrade for the discombobulation therapy. We want to... Most likely... You can just hear in the background something going on there. I think we'll go with mood boost, quite frankly. The reason for that is the next upgrade after it is better food, meat and vegetables. Let's go over to discombobulation therapy, room specifics, and we've got discombobulation flooring. Oh, okay. And can you place it wherever? You can place it wherever. Okay. Can you have more than one? No, only one allowed. Oh! Right, it's like a it's a flashy sort of light panel on the ground. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. We're going to max out our burger ingredients and buy that. Got some new followers as well. There's a person who's quality good and apparently golden wipes uses toilet more quickly. Okay. This is the next sermon for the night. Still only 3 quality, but extra theme rating is good. Consumers are feeling super duper. It says consumers 17 of 17. That's true, even though it says 18 because one of them is our leader. And one of those consumers as well is also the special consumer, which we don't have access to the one anymore. It hasn't cycled back through the jobs, which is a bit of a shame. We're on 1,082. So it doesn't take long for that to increase. Heat reduction. We're going to assign some people to that. We need someone good at planning. And looks like it's not going to work. We're going to have to start covert ops. The one butchery, planning, and improvisation. Considering we have done a lot of signed a lot of contracts and flung 3 people down the pit in total, I think. Today's beverage is green tea, by the way. Yeah, I think our heat, because on 175 is actually very, very good indeed. So, overall happy. People seem to be also enjoying everything in the recreational room. Doesn't seem to be any great dramas. We can probably place some more board games in there. Although you can see it allows people to work around them like that anyway. You can have 4 people playing that. So, yeah, maybe not strictly necessary. Anyway, obviously influence is about to fly up as everybody charges in. You can see they come from all over. The bus is there as well. I've never seen it shift. Oh, here we go. So this is the discombobulation flooring. Just loads of different coloured lights in shades of green, yellow and blue. And the person who's running it, the spin master, Calavera Katrina. The Squellington. Mission has been researched, so we'll set that going. When I say research, sorry, I meant covert ops. So that's good. We have... I can say, do you have people operating this? Yeah, they do. They're operating that now. So missions on the go. Research on the go. Divine Inspiration. It's 70 for the theme rating. So it's quite a large thing. Consumer was injured. Dirty hands while eating. There. Well, they should have washed their hands, shouldn't they? I guess we'll have to send them to the infirmary. Probably increase the size of the infirmary as well. There we go. Let's have extra people now if need be. Don't know if we want to extend the canteen as well. I think it would be worth it, wouldn't it? Just extending the side of the canteen. Foundations building brick. Actually that. And demolish that. Delete walls. All of those. Foundation in there. Door there. Door there. Put the walls in. And we'll put in the rest of this. So it is the maintenance room. Prestige has gone up. And canteen. Prestige didn't seem to shift at all. But there you go. Don't know if another serving table helps. It really doesn't. There we go. But slightly bigger canteen, because why not? Because why not? Looks like some people have leveled up. So increase their skills. Missions, heat reduction, we'll turn that in. Object acquisition, we can assign someone to it. We'll assign Brandon to it. It's 87% chance on their own. We might as well run it. No reason why we couldn't or shouldn't. A couple of people are leaving. You see total number of followers went down by one, so people are a bit upset at things, but there you are. Sacrifice. There's a good quality. Ah, they're not here though. Shame. Anna. Sacrifice. 169 influence. Even though it only costs 100 to do. So we have net positive influence. And also, increase in money and theme rating. We're basically robbing them and kicking them down a pit. Which obviously is going to increase. Oh, there they go. I must leave to regenerate. See them going? I mean, will they continue on? It's a possibility. Yeah, do they just scroll up? Oh, they do eventually fade out. Okay, fair enough. Emily's still left on site. Emily, it says we're only going to get influence increase 22. It must be because we either don't know what they are, or they are a really low quality follower. It could be both. It could be both. Object acquisition is complete. Theme rating increased for the sermon. Divine Inspiration, then we're on 1121. Demonic Infusion Room. That can't go well. Got another heat reduction mission. Yeah, even assigning some of our best agents, it's not going to work out. We'll do that. It says chance of success 0, but it says 100% from consumers. We'll have to do the rest of the covert ops first, won't we? Another covert op should hopefully work out. Food is 141. Only serving burgers, not meat and vegetables. Preparing, we've got 140 burgers. We have more than enough for people's needs. And obviously more seating as well. 2, 4, 8. So it's 16, 32 seats, I think. Again, more than enough. We have a couple of things broken, specifically 3 items, but should hopefully be repaired. We'll go for some more sacrifices. Research is halfway. Divine Inspiration getting there as well. And I mean, this room that we're making will probably fit in there because it's a infuse consumers with demonic power, so that's a non-follower facing thing. Let's begin that mission there, that heat reduction mission. We're on 199. I want to do another thing in the sacrificial pit, another sacrifice. We'll go for Jonah, 146 sacrifice. That's obviously going to increase our heat. It matters not. We are reducing our heat currently. At least that's the goal. I love this part. Here goes nothing. And there you go. Heat is obviously 179. Let's check more followers out. There's Ryan. 191. So almost net profit of 100. Well, specifically 91, obviously. Slight problem. Heat's going to be quite high now. 349. It's actually not bad. We've had it higher than that and had no dramas. So we'll have to see if there's any problems that brings. I don't think it will though. Mission is almost complete for reduction in heat, and it's reduced it by a considerable amount. I think we'll go for... Oh, hang on. We've got a couple of things. Firstly, skills there. Secondly, research. Enhanced mood boost. Increase the effectiveness and duration of mood boost. Blah, blah, blah. We don't use that, but we are going to go for food, meat, and vegetables. That's 350 influence to do that. We don't have any more good followers. You see, they're all like... Abigail, like very poor. What we'll do with that one is sign them up. So sign contract. Can you sign up multiple contracts at the same time? No, it has to run one than the other, which is fair enough. Fair enough. Every time I do this though, we're not researching the demonic stuff, so I really want to let them focus on that. I don't think we'll get it done this time, but we shall see. PR rating has dropped a little bit, so I do want to send someone to have a little chat. Let's start a covert operation mission. We need someone that's got intelligence and public speaking. We've got someone with 9 with public speaking. I think with a bit of covert ops, we should be able to successfully run that. Yeah, it's up to 70 odd, 87, 99. Yeah, it's run that. That's no problem at all. Imagine if it actually fails at that level. Demonic infusion room, back to here. So we've now got that room. I'm going to go for the bookcase of contracts. We'll research that. That increases the contract room to 60 hours rather than 36. So you can now build a demonic infusion room, call upon the powers of darkness and infuse your consumers with raw demonic energy straight from the void. Your chosen consumer will be enhanced with the power. New traits in their mind is transformed. Warning, side effects may include fits of rage, skin turning red, lack of empathy, growing horns, a desire to consume human flesh. Okay, let's have a quick look at this then. It recommends a room of 8 by 8. I think that is reasonable. This room here. We need a demonic jar, a demonic pipe, and a demonic lever. And there we go. So you can infuse and you can set someone to that. Ah, so you get demonic cunning, demonic intelligence, demonic charm. So you get increase in espionage and improvisation, intelligence and planning, and public speaking. But you get -2 retail, empathy, and butchery. And you can see what the... Alright, okay, fair enough. So, someone that's basically on site you want to run. But also it costs 200 influence to do that, so we can't do it. Okay, fair enough. At least we've got that now, so we know it is there waiting for us. Excellent. Okay, well, we are going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Honey, I Joined a Cult. Overall, not bad progress at all. Obviously, still doing missions, still doing some of the Divine Inspiration research, and a lot of people got thrown down a pit. But we have nearly 30 grand in money because we're not really building stuff. Obviously, we did do a bit of building this episode on the left-hand side there and did some upgrades with things. And there's another sermon. But overall, it was just a sort of generally steady progress on sort of episode. And we are coming I think very closely towards the end of the game. I think if you get to 2000, that might be it. But then again, I don't really know. Overall, happy with the progress, but we shall have to see what we can get upgraded. And if we want to start running the demonic infusions, we will do at least one because we want to, you know, the fun is in finding out, isn't it? And we'll see about that one. But yeah, we'll leave it there for now. Next episode, we'll continue doing missions, continue doing divine inspirations, and also do some demonic infusions. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.